It is November 9th, 1938. Germany is under control of the dictator, Adolf Hitler. Mobs of angry Nazis roam the streets, terrorizing the Jewish community. Throughout the night, hundreds of synagogues were vandalized and torched. Many homes, schools, businesses, and cemeteries were also damaged. At the end of the night, nearly 100 Jews were dead. This is the Night of Broken Glass. How did this start? The anti-Semitic views of Germany in the 1930s came from the influence of the Nazi Party and their leader, Adolf Hitler. In the early autumn of 1938, Hitler was deporting Jewish people to different countries, such as Poland. One Jewish family deported were the parents of a young Jewish man now living in France, Herschel Grinspan. When Herschel heard the news about his parents, he became infuriated. So much that he decided to retaliate against the German government. He did this by assassinating a German diplomat staying in Paris, Ernst von Rath. Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi minister of propaganda, heard the news of the assassination and went to work persuading the supporters of Hitler to be highly anti-Semitic. It was because of this persuasion that the Night of Broken Glass happened. The rage that Hitler and the Nazis had towards the Jewish community led them to violence. Police and firemen were told to do nothing as the riots went on. Firemen were only allowed to extinguish the flames that threatened land owned by an Aryan. The name The Night of Broken Glass comes from there being glass littered along the streets after the riots were over. One survivor of the night was interviewed in 2018. She had this to say about her experience in the riot.
Our father took me and my little sister in his arms that night and said,
"This is the beginning of a very difficult time, and we'll try to live through it."
When I stand here and look up at the clouds, I think my father is watching over me, and it's a great feeling.
After the riots, the Jewish community was made to pay for all the damages that occurred on Kristallnacht. The Jewish people were also forced to pay an atonement fee of 1 billion Reichsmarks, or $400 million US. Kristallnacht was the first time that German forces arrested Jewish people with no crime other than being Jewish. After the night was over, around 30,000 Jews were arrested and sent to concentration camps. So many that the concentration camps were expanded in order to accommodate. After the night of Kristallnacht, many Jews came to the realization that anti-Semitism in Germany was not a temporary problem. In order to escape the intense discrimination, many Jewish people fled Germany. Around a month after the Night of Broken Glass, Jews were banned from schools and other public places in Germany. The discrimination worsened so much that by World War II, Hitler and the Nazis implemented the final solution. This was their plan to eliminate the Jewish race entirely. This was known as the Holocaust and was responsible for the murder of 6 million Jews and around 5 million non-Jewish people. Kristallnacht can be thought of as the anti-Semitic spark that ignited a raging forest fire. It was the turning point in the way the German government treated and persecuted people of the Jewish community.